When we draw that into a chakra or a yantra, it creates 9 enclosures. We call 9 Avaranas. That's very, very important we should talk about. Each enclosure or each Avarana is a layer of cosmos. We understand Yoginis are 2 things. One as protection, they protect us. More than that, we understand them as dangerous forces sometimes, most of the time.
Yes.
No, they are neither protectors.
They are protectors.
We always understand the consciousness is static.
Yes.
Is it not so? If make that consciousness as dynamic, that is Yogini.
Lalita, Tripurasundari, we often hear about it, but it always, just striked onto my mind. What is the Tripura?
See, Lalita, I think we already dealt with sometime, and Lalita is Lalita, playful. She has used the whole universe for her play. She's a tool in her hands. That's why she called Lalita, Lasya. And that Lasya is Lalita. That without Lalita, there is no universe.
Namaskar, a very warm welcome to you all. You are watching the English series, The Mystic Mind of a Speaking Tree podcast. And again, I have brought you a new episode of it today. I am with you, your host and friend, Madhavi. Since our childhood, we have seen that Sri Chakra is worshipped at our home. What is the true essence of it? We are going to understand it today. How the Sri Chakra is worshipped. What is the right way to worship it? As well as we are going to know about what are the Ashtamatrikas that are there within the Sri Chakra. Is Sri Chakra just the diagram, or is it the blueprint of the cosmos? And how are the Yoginis aligning with your energies when you worship Sri Chakra? What sort of experiences you will go through when you will start to worship Sri Chakra? We will be discussing all this today, and for this beautiful discussion, we are joined by a very eminent guest. You love to see him, so let me welcome very warmly Swami Atmanandanatha. A very warm welcome on Speaking Tree today, Gurudev.
Very, very happy to be here. Gurave Sarvalokanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Shanta Vimala Prakasha Atma Guha Chit Yogasya Shri Paranandadi Sadgurun Namamyaham Punam. Let us seek the blessings of the Guru Mandala before we start our podcast. Without the grace of Guru Mandala Rupini, not even a single word, neither you or me can speak. We should be aware of it.
Gurudev, since our childhood, we are looking at the Sri Chakra. It's being worshipped. What actually is Sri Chakra?
Sri Chakra, or you can call it as Sri Yantra, or you can call it as, in its 3D dimension, it is called Sri Mahameru. Can I explain? There is no word to explain. It is universe. When universe is reduced to a form, that is Sri Yantra, Sri Chakra. You can call, it is a Sri Yantra or Sri Chakra is a blueprint. And Mahameru is its 3D elevation of what? The entire from Srishti to Samhara, Srishti Krama to Samhara Krama, I can call it. Structure as the reality itself. You have interlocking triangles there. 4 triangles interlock with 5 triangles. And 4 speaks about the Shiva. And 5, the Shakti. As they're interlocked, it gives a clear message that Shiva and Shakti are interlocked. They are inseparable. We are named it, Shiva and Shakti, and what exactly they are. It is the consciousness. And the power of consciousness. The consciousness cannot be independent without the power of it. Nothing is independent without its power. That is Shri Mata. It doesn't stop there. It has also got, it's a very complex geometry. As complex as the universe, because the universe is complex.
Yes.
So naturally, what it symbolizes, universe also should be complex. 4 and 5 interlocking triangles, then comes to 43 smaller triangles. The 43 triangles means total manifestation. We can call it that way. Finally, we land up at a central bindu, absolute, undivided consciousness. That means every level of existence, from gross to pure awareness. I may not be wrong if I recall some other podcast we have where we spoke about the gross to subtle. Same thing here, that's what it is. This means it has got, one is I told you the 5 and 4 triangles interlocked, 43 inner triangles.
Yes.
When we draw that into a chakra or a yantra, it creates 9 enclosures. We call 9 Avaranas. That's very, very important. We should talk about. Each enclosure or each Avarana is a layer of cosmos. When I say that Sri Chakra is a total cosmos, so each Avarana is a part of Ishkama. It should be. And it is implied. I need not to explain. When it is totally, it is a cosmos. Each layer or each Avarana should be a part of it. Is
it a blueprint of the cosmos?
Totally blueprint of cosmos. And each layer, each Avarana is a layer. Is it not so? Is it not so?
Yes.
And it is not just looking outside. It's inward. And it becomes outward for dispersion of awareness, that's all. And I know that each Avarana we have a different devatas we mention and we worship. That is spoken elaborately in many people have spoken what devatas there in each Avarana. And Bindu is finally the Lalita Tripurasundari in Bliss. I would like a little different dimension to that. But not something wrong I am giving you. I am giving a different. Instead of talking about the devatas, I talk something else. The first Avarana is Bhupura.
Bhupura.
As it mentioned, Bhupura mentioned is the base. That talks about material world.
So we are in Bhupura?
We are Bhupura, naturally, material world. Immediately we move to the next one, 16 lotus petals. That is a sensory field. Then moves to the next Avarana layer, 8 petals. Vital forces. The sensory field too, we are moving to the vital force. What next then? 14 triangles. It is a mental modification.
Is it?
Is it not our mind is modified every minute? We are in different states of mind.
Yes.
That is referred to. Why 14 only, if you ask me?
Yeah.
I must reveal it today. People may agree, not agree. We are not discussing on that. We speak only what she speaks. When I say mental modification, the state of mind, is it not so? This is what we understand as 14 lokas.
14 lokas?
Yeah, you know.
So these 14
Bhuva, we are
14
there,
lokas.
downs and upper, we are in center. 7, 6 and see, this is 7th now, 14. As you go down, that is a lower level of mental modification. This is a normal, we are not here and there. And you climb up, you reach a state of awareness, state of union with the universe.
Beautiful.
Satyaloka. Is it not so?
Yes.
But Gayatri in the Vyahruti, Bhubo,
Very divine.
Satyaloka. So, that is all the mental manifestation, is it not so? Mental manifestation, adho loka. Mental manifestation becomes totally shunya, zero, bliss, whatever you call it. These 14 triangles represent that.
So beautiful.
Mental modification. Then we have, there are Bahirdashara and Antardashara, we call it.
Yes.
That is external 10 and internal 10 triangles. That's energies they talk about. There are Bahirdashara is Sukshma Shakti. In English, you should say subtle energy. And in that subtle energy, the Antardashara, which comes to inner
Triangles.
10 triangles, a specific Shakti it is. There are many energies. This 10 refers to the Prana Shakti.
Prana Shakti is there.
Deeper
inside.
Prana Shakti.
Okay.
The Prana and Shakti, are they not different? Is it the Shakti of Prana is same in you and me? Cannot be. Because we live in that Prana, no doubt. That Prana Shakti is it not different?
So what actually is Prana Shakti?
It is Prana Shakti. I am talking about the deeper Prana Shakti is that triangle. And comes to then 8 triangles. Once again, that is primordial forces that was existing. Basically, the primordial is Mula, we call it, but best word is Mula. Mula Shakti.
Mula Shakti.
Then the 8th Avarana is very important Avarana, the triangle. Of course, it is different Devatas they mentioned here, but here I am not, because it's already discussed. Those Devatas are discussed many times. Icha, Kriya and Gnana Shaktis. You transcend all these things from here, from material world to that level. Icha, Kriya and Gnana Shakti. Transcend everything. You reach the last Avarana. The last Avarana is nothing but just a dot. It is simplified as a dot because, in fact, dot, they want to communicate. There is no space there. We have to identify so that we have put that dot. Dot occupies, that is the only thing which occupies no space, in fact. But we have to express something which cannot be expressed into some form. No? That's what we have been doing. Our great scholars have done it.
Yes.
That bindu is the pure consciousness.
So, what do we feel, Gurudev, when we reaches that bindu?
Is it not pure consciousness, something, the awareness? We begin our journey from the material place, what we call material world, which is body. And transcending all these things, we reach that place of pure awareness, that pure consciousness. So what is this power then? Sri Chakra. The complete, the inward map, isn't it so? Map of what? Is it not from multiplicity to unity? We can play with the words. I see, unfortunate. You are trying to tell something which cannot be expressed. Our intellect is trying to put in words. I'm sorry for this. What cannot be experienced, we are trying to put it in that, is it not so? Is it similar to what we spoke for other day? Sound to matter, matter to sound. Is it so? And mind to bliss. Yesterday something we spoke about this also. Sound to matter, matter to sound, sound to mind.
Gurudev, talking about Ma Lalita Tripurasundari, we know that she is there within the chakra. Where is she in that chakra?
Everywhere. She is not only in chakra, she is everywhere. She is with you, she is in me, she is in this water, glass. But she is called a Tripurasundari,
Yes.
We can talk about what Tripura is then, instead of this is called Tripura.
What does it mean? Ma Lalita Tripurasundari, we often hear about it, but it always, just striked onto my mind. What is the Tripura?
Yeah. See, Lalita, I think we already dealt with sometime, and Lalita is Lalita, playful. She has used the whole universe for her play. She's a tool in her hands. That's why she called Lalita, Lasya. That Lasya is Lalita. That without Lalita, there is no universe.
So Lasya is connected to Lalita.
Is it not so? Lalita is Lasya only. Lasya is Lalita.
Beautiful.
It's a play. Is it not Lasya as a play?
Yes.
Playfulness is Lalita. With what she is playing, Then come to Tripura. I think somewhere we spoke about this earlier also, I think on the same issue. Tripura is cities, or you can say worlds also. Pura is world, city, whatever equal. But I take it as in a larger dimension. Instead of taking it as a city, I can take it as 3 worlds.
3 worlds.
We have, no? Gross, subtle and causal. Even other way, Swarga, Martya, Patala. Is it not so?
Yes.
So there are so many 3 we find. So I'm not taking all 3 now. I just take the meaning of Tripura as gross, subtle and causal. And I take as also 3 states, Jagrat, Swapna and Sushupta.
These are the mental state of
All
consciousness?
that belongs to her. But there is one more state afterwards.
Which one?
Turiya. But I stopped, Tripura asked me, I stopped at only 3 states. And then already we spoke about when we talk about the triangle, Shaktis.
Yes.
I stop here because I can go on Tripura, extend so much. So for our today's conversation, we can stop at these 3. One is 3 worlds. The other is 3 states. And the third one is Shakti, energy. Icha, Shakti, Gnana, Shakti, power. So 3 worlds, 3 states, and 3 energies. So 3 power we can call it. So she is When you ask me where, she pervades and transcends all these three. She pervades there, transcends there. She is in that, all the three worlds, and all the three states, and all the three Shaktis. So, when she transcends the three, the fourth comes.
Which one is the fourth one?
Turiya.
Turiya.
And beyond that, Shakti is, that's what, this is not what pervades here. Then Tripura, then the next word will be Sundari.
Yeah, why is she called Sundari? Is she
Sundari,
very
you know?
beautiful?
Sundari is something beauty. Is it that means to only stop at Sundari as beauty? I don't think so. It refers to inherent harmony of existence.
So divine.
The revealing nature of consciousness is Sundari. And Sundari is also bliss, the Ananda, underlying in all experiences.
So the Ananda that we experience...
Is it not Sundari?
It's Sundari.
See, that's why the word... See, today that Sundari or Saundarya has reduced to the beauty.
Yes.
No, it's beyond that. Is it not so? No. This is self-revealing nature of consciousness, or which leads us to the root of consciousness. Or, I remember somewhere I mentioned, Sundari is the root of consciousness, source of consciousness. No, all these words I'm not playing here. I'm not able to express. No, I am searching for words. The Sundari is not the word. Sundari, what I understand, you understand, the world understands. Sundari is nothing but, the source of consciousness. The consciousness itself is not known. What is that? We are unable to understand. I'm talking, the source of consciousness I'm talking about today.
Gurudev, I see Ma Lalita Tripurasundari is considered the most powerful one. Why so?
I don't know in what reference you are referring to. Always power, when you think of, we refer to weapons. What all I have.
Yes.
Today, the war is going on. When we think of power, what this fellow has, what that fellow has. Little humorous,
Yes.
Their power, we talk about, she's everything, but still when we reduce to weapons only, symbolically, sugarcane, she is holding a bow, it's mind, symbolically. And she has got 5 flowers here, that's why arrow.
5 flowers.
That is sensory potential, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha.
Okay. These flowers indicate that.
Yeah. You cannot use them, the arrows, without this.
Right.
It's not a Shabda. Very interesting point I'm talking.
Yeah.
Shabda, Sparsha, all that I'm doing,
Rasa and Gandha.
Can I do without the mind?
No.
I'm listening to you. Is it the word I heard here, maybe from this one, but understanding is happening only from mind.
Yes.
So, this Pancha Tanmatras cannot be used,
Okay.
arrow, without the mind.
Absolutely.
What a beautiful combination.
Yes.
Pancha Tanmatra Sayaka, and there, you have that bow and this thing, Sparsha, and this, then we have a noose attachment. And goad, that is control, whatever it is. So, she governs the entire mechanism of experience, is it not so?
She governs it.
When this 4 is enough to control the whole experience, where the real power lies. The power is always, we think understood or misunderstood as material gain or the siddhis. Agree, they are, but they are secondary. What is primarily? The integration of duality. There is no duality as such, but we imagine as duality, then there need to be integration, that is Shiva. Pure consciousness or pure awareness. Then Shakti is the manifesting power, and they are not separate. So, Sri Chakra or Sri Yantra, whatever, all dualities structured into unity.
So divine.
Okay. Then you talk about power, I should continue also, because there are many Shaktis here. Chitta Shakti, the control of attention. Proper practice, upasana we call it. Recognize the perception. Desire cognition also it mentioned. With that upasana, what happens? The result. Simple. There's an inner world we have, aligns with the cosmic order. The next one is, I should say, the fragmentation becomes dissolution. There is no fragmentation, it dissolves. No fragmentation, everything gets dissolved.
That's it.
And our ordinary mind always scattered across many triangles. We have seen many triangles there.
Yeah.
Scattered mind. But Sri Chakra Sadhana, if at all call it a sadhana or Srividya, whatever you call it. Sri Chakra Sadhana is not different from what Srividya Sadhana we call it. Both are same.
Both are same.
There's nothing. And that sadhana brings everything back to Bindu. Entire thing just dissolved into that Bindu. That is the sadhana. This is exactly sadhana should take us, lead us to. And it happens what? Direct recognition. We call in Sanskrit as Pratyabhigna actually. Pratyabhigna itself is a very big subject. Pratyabhigna. That I want to put in English is direct recognition. At the highest level, what I'm talking, direct recognition, we don't worship Tripurasundari. We recognize that we ourselves is ourself, and we don't find anything to worship.
Gurudev, just a curiosity emerged right now when we are talking about Ma Lalita Tripurasundari. If someone is worshipping Ma Lalita Tripurasundari, does our karmic blockages, they also get dissolved?
See, you have transcended everything where the karmic comes, ma'am. It's all gone, nothing else.
So we are above it?
Nothing, yes. Yeah, because Sri Chakra is not outside. It is very much inside. The projection of consciousness itself is called Sri Chakra, I should say that. The Bindu is not a point. It's an experience. Right? The journey inward, when I say, am I moving?
Yeah.
No. Journey inward is withdrawal of superimposition. Here, when I say journey, we think we are moving. It's not so much. Journey, the spiritual path is withdrawal of superimposition. We have already superimposed. We are all living in superimposition. When you withdraw that, there is journey. It's not moving, it's not journey. It is withdrawal is superimposition, there is journey. And practical implication is that without any full ritual. No ritual. Meditation on Sri Chakra, both inside and outside. I stress upon and underline it also, without anything of full ritual, just meditating within ourselves and outside Chakra. Stabilize our mind. Try, anybody can try this. And chanting the Lalita names refines our inner vibration. Stabilize the mind. Refines our inner vibration. When two happens, we try to understand the structure. So, when you understand, stabilizing mind refines your vibration and shifts the identity. What happens? You are in a different level of state. You have no words to experience. But when I should give a small condition or a caution here.
What is the caution?
It's real. If all these are picking today become a mechanical ritual of a mere diagram for, you asked me sometimes back, quick gains. Okay, you get it. But are you not missing a deeper function there? You are missing a deeper function. When you ask, that gives you, but you are missing a much higher than that, It is real operation requires clarity of understanding and inner alignment. The summary is this. Before going to, when I say, when you stuck to this mechanical thing, you may get something. And you lose the biggest thing. I remember a great scientist once upon a time. I remember long back, but I remember I should quote here what our state is. When you think of Sri Chakra Puja or thinking of material requirement, our mind is that like a child. I remember that great person, I don't want to name him now. He gives a beautiful analogy here. I must quote here, worth quoting here. A small child comes asking something. I am holding in two hands something. One is a fruit. One is just a small paper. I ask the child, what you want? Come on, what child picks up?
The fruit?
The fruit. But that it only recognizes. It does not recognize, cannot recognize this paper worth the property of crores of rupees. Right. It's a good example.
Excellent example.
Good example.
Yes.
That's where we stand, my dear. You got me? So when we stop to that level, we are missing something great.
So one should not worship Sri Chakra for the material gain.
I don't say, you get it, but don't get stopped there. No, I don't say don't get it. Don't miss this big one.
There is so much beyond.
Yeah, that you don't miss it. I'm telling that.
Yeah.
So, Tripurasundari is the reality.
Beautiful.
It points to the power that is recognition. Both are different from our personal consciousness, individual consciousness. Beyond that, we can proceed with each Avarana also with the devatas and inner meaning, with connection of chakras and granthis and settled body mapping also, difference between external puja and internal puja, antaryaga. So there are practices, it is called Bahir Chakra and Antas Chakra, Antaryaga. These are the practices in Sri Chakra Puja actually.
Gurudev, does worshipping Sri Chakra also transforms our destiny?
Destiny?
Yes.
What is destiny? If you say that it will take care of destiny, then I should know what destiny is first, is it not so?
Prarabdha?
No? Yes. Prarabdha. Is it that only destiny? We have something else also, madam.
What else, Gurudev?
Sanchita, Aragami also is there. There are many. But Prarabdha operates. Sanchita. See, Prarabdha karma because already fructifying. It's already shot. Bullet is out of the revolver now. It can't come back.
Okay.
The Sanchita is, there are so many bullets in the revolver now. Not shot. Yes, if the proper practices, if you can remove that bullets in the revolver, still good, because I think there to be a shot. Otherwise, one more shot will come. Next prarabdha. Then agami is, there are many bullets outside. It can also go inside. Good example, right?
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, this is all this put together is destiny.
Beautiful.
The portion. But in that destiny, particular destiny, though they're all formate, the destiny is prarabdha basically. Because already it is, the portion already been in motion. It recognizes our inner field, the destiny, our scattered desires, fears and reaction. So attention becomes centered. We were talking about what will happen with the Sri Chakra.
Gurudev, how does the transformation of the destiny happens in the Sri Chakra when we are worshipping
we identify destiny, we will see now. What happens, we will be able to reorganize our inner field.
Really?
Instead of our desires are scattered. Yes, no? And fears, reactions, all scattered. So that all goes, the attention becomes centered towards Bindu. Emotional reactivity will reduce. Perception become clearer. This changes how we respond to our life. How Sri Chakra does this, this will not change destiny because already it's short, but it makes you how you respond to it. Your response as a Sri Chakra Upasaka is different from the other one who handles destiny. I think
the karma of both.
Yeah, karma, destiny, whatever you call it, the handling of dharma and his experience of that or responding it is totally different. The situation is same, but how you respond and how I respond is different. That's what Sri Chakra does, madam.
So karma of both will differ.
Wonderful. Yeah?
Beautiful. Gurudev, we see within Sri Chakras, there are Ashtamatrikas. What sort of power are the Ashtamatrikas?
They have each Ashtamatrikas have another 8. Serving them becomes 64. They are called the Yoginis.
Yoginis.
Yes. Is it not so?
Yes.
They become Yoginis. Ashtamatrikas and each Matrikas have a 8 serving them becomes 64.
64 Yoginis.
64. And one thing I must definitely tell you for the viewers, these 64 Yoginis are not same for Kali.
Is it?
Yes. I should tell them because they should not. This I am talking 64 Matrikas for Tripurasundari.
These are 64 separate
Brahmi and
Yoginis for Tripurasundari.
64 I am talking about. And Kali, Iska 64 Sundaris are different.
They are completely different than these ones.
If I say what this Yoginis do, Yoginis don't fit near to any category. Protection. We understand Yoginis are 2 things. One as protection. They protect us. More than that, we understand them as dangerous forces sometimes. Most of the time.
Yes.
No. they are neither protectors
They are protectors.
nor the dangerous forces.
Is it?
They belong to a different layer of understanding. That is, I should say, the autonomous expression of Shakti. The Yoginis are the dynamic consciousness. I'm using a small change here. We always understand the consciousness is static.
Yes.
Is it not so? If make that consciousness as dynamic, that is Yogini. I have defined it.
Dynamic consciousness
Dynamic,
is the Yogini.
very word, they are quite opposite actually.
Yeah.
So these Yoginis are one which are they are not merely attendants. As I said, 8 attendants for each. Not that. They are not minor deities. They are not symbolic figures, but they refer specific mode of power, specific movement, and transformation in both power and movement, the cosmos and the human subtle system. But they appear fierce. That's what we are worried. When there are things, why they appear fierce?
Yes.
Because their iconography is wild. Seems to be fierce because of the iconography. Wild they are depicted, and unconventional, even unsettling also. This is deliberate because they operate beyond. They operate beyond social order. There's a problem here. There's a social order, but they operate beyond.
They operate beyond.
That's why they're look ferocious and all, and because moral neatness and psychological discomfort, all that we should look at. So, including what we usually suppress. That's why they are figure of fairness and protectors. Is it that like a bodyguard deity? No. Protection from Yogini means breaking our ego pattern. Very, very interesting. And exposing our hidden weaknesses.
It breaks our ego pattern.
Yes, definitely. Yogini does it. Yeah, yes. Preventing our misalignment in practice, they guide you. They will always guide you. And so, yes, they are beyond human control. Yes, they are also yes. And they are not. They are entities to command, forced to use them and all. One does not control Yoginis, but one become aligned enough that their forces does not disturb us. That's the way you should handle Yogini. So, in just precisely telling, divine protectors, yes, partially view, fierce, uncomfortable force, also partially true, but not fully true. Expression of consciousness responding to alignment is more accurate. You can start telling them as fears or the divine protector, etc. We can say it is Yoginis are the expression of consciousness which responds to alignment is more accurate.
So you have to align with the Yoginis.
I can just define Yogini in this matter. They are the expression of consciousness responding to alignment. Is that so? Yoginis, okay.
One cannot
Yoginis
control
correspond
Yogini,
to,
they can align with the Yogini.
Yeah, Yoginis can be respond to movement of prana, instinctive energy, subconscious patterns, impulses. When unrefined, if you don't, prana, movement, instinctive categories, etc. If you don't refine, if you're unrefined, they feel chaotic. That's what's happening. That's why we look them are all that ferocious and all. It's not so. When aligned, they become powerful allies. So that's why tradition emphasizes the caution, because engaging Yogini energies without grounding can destabilize.
It can destabilize.
Naturally, without grounding, how you handle current? Why you ground it? To use it, but not to get grounded. Same thing. Same Yoginis apply. That's what the tradition cautions on that, how to handle. And the ego-driven approach towards Yogini leads to distortion. Fascination with power invites imbalance. Very, very careful in handling Yoginis because of these reasons.
So if someone is invoking the Yogini, that person has to take these cautions.
Without grounding, destabilize. Ego driven, you are gone. If you just go behind power, you will invite imbalance. So the caution is not superstition. It is psychological and energetic realization is a caution on Yoginis. So finally we can understand they are not separate beings somewhere. They are the functional aspect of the same consciousness that appears as you and me. I think that's the best way of putting Yoginis.
Yes.
Not somewhere in it's there. So the fear comes from separation. Harmony comes from alignment and recognition. Okay.
Gurudev, I often see that the temples of the Yogini, they don't have roof. Why they don't have roof?
Yeah. Okay. Is it open, connect to the conscious cosmic realms? They're open to sky for mix of ritual, symbolic, etc., etc. Not because they act as a literal portal to cosmic realms. No. But the symbolism of direct exposure to the cosmos.
So it has a direct exposure to the cosmos.
Yeah, is it not so? That's what it's why they're roofless.
Beautiful.
Symbolic reason could be which enclose it, it is a filter, outer inner. Yogini temples remove the ceiling altogether. That's why it's symbolic actually. It is not that by putting that they are doing it. They're conveying you what Yoginis are. They open up to consciousness. That's the meaning of that. So this express non-confinement. There is no confinement here. There is no duality, and Yoginis break the boundaries. They have no boundaries. That's why there is no roof. The moment you put a roof,
Yes.
you create a boundary.
There
Roof
is
is
no
not.
boundary.
So Yoginis are boundless.
Boundless.
You should become boundless when you want to invoke Yoginis. You are bounded and want to invoke something boundless. I did not talk. The remaining thing itself by itself. Is it not so?
Yes. Gurudev, when you were doing the Sri Chakra sadhana, what was your experience with Ma Lalita, Tripurasundari and Yoginis?
It's a bliss.
It's a bliss.
I must tell that. You are always in bliss, ma'am. That state, you can say, how you explain? How can I explain it? I can't explain it. When you become, really get into the deeper into, you become boundless, is it not so? Unless you become boundless, there's no bliss. Within boundary, bliss cannot be experienced. The boundary, I'm not talking only bondage. There's no boundary at all. Within boundary, and speaking bliss, we are talking lie. I should say, instead of one experience the bliss, too much for me if I say that, claim that also wrong. It helps you become boundless. That's the way I can put it. My experience of Sri Vidya Upasana for so many years, with all folded hands to my Guru Mantra, I could say, it makes me boundless.
So divine and so beautiful experience. Gurudev, thank you so much for giving us your valuable time and enlightening us today. Gratitude. Pranam.
Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu, samasta sanmangalani bhavantu. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Shanti. Shanti.
Is the Sri Chakra not just a diagram, but it is connected to the higher consciousness, to the cosmos? How can we enhance our level of consciousness while worshipping Sri Chakra? We have got to know about all this today. Do share in the comment section what are your insights on the Sri Chakra and on this episode? And if there is some question that you would like to ask Swamiji, do mention it in the comment section. We will be surely taking that question in our next episode. For now, I'm taking my leave. Stay happy, stay blessed, keep smiling. Namaskar.